Winter is just around the corner, so instead of focusing on that, I decided to talk about spring. I feel that spring is one of those seasons that everyone loves. It is the second most popular season after all. Everyone talks about it like it's the shit. Like,
oh, it's so perfect. The sun is out, birds are chirping, plants are glistening, and the sky is blue.
Like, come on, is that really that impressive? Like, come on. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love when the sky is blue with puffy clouds, and I love when the temperature is near perfect. And although I do, personally, prefer autumn, when the trees are bright red, orange, and yellow, I still like it when plants are green and very much alive. And yeah, there are a lot of things I like about spring, and I'd probably like it more if it weren't for... Springtime allergies can suck my nuts. For the first few days, I swear on everything, my allergies are out to claim my head. My nose is clogged, my throat gets gunky and clogged, and for those of you piecing it together, that means I lose the basic human right of breathing, yay! Going to sleep is kind of annoying to deal with. One of my nostrils is fully clogged while the other one is completely open, and I'm just sitting there like, please, just let me breathe. Just let me breathe normally. And waking up is not that much better. I get post-nasal drip, which is pretty much when excess mucus from your nose drips down into your throat. Usually what I do to deal with this is drink some really hot tea in the morning or eat a bunch of spicy ramen. So hey, it's not all bad. At least I get a little excuse to eat some food that I really like. Now I'm not 100% sure how the spicy ramen helps. All I know is that when my nose gets runny from all the heat, it gives me an opportunity to blow my nose and clear out some of that junk. There's a little life hack for you. If you're dealing with like stuffy nose and a bunch of other shit, eat some spicy food. I don't know. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. Really gotta give it up to the bees and the wasps for spreading all that pollen around. I am not the biggest fan of bugs. Bees sorta scare me, but I feel like I have become calmer around them, and I know that bees are really good for the environment. However, there exists another. These little shit stains known as wasps are the insect I both fear and hate the most. That shit is on sight. I desire nothing more than the extinction of the wasp species. Like, I've probably been stung by bees before, probably, but I have had far more run-ins with wasps. I don't even know what it is either. I don't swat at them, I don't go out of my way to kill them. Usually, I'm just standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. I feel like I've been hit with the wherever you stand or go, there will be a wasp or hornet's nest conveniently placed underneath your feet because you're a massive f***ing loser. One time in middle school, I was standing around outside the front of the school building, chatting with a friend of mine, when suddenly I felt a sharp pain shoot up my leg, starting at my ankle. Which ankle, I don't know, I don't remember. But my friend grabbed my arm and told me to run, as apparently more and more wasps were starting to pop up from the ground and were getting ready to charge at me. Now, I can't verify shit, as I never saw it. I was running away from them with like tears running down my face. Another time I got stung occurred in my junior year of high school. I was walking back from lunch. Our school allowed us to go off campus for food. And while walking through this grass yard area next to the side of my school, I once again caught another sharp pain in my ankle. This time, however, I do remember which ankle. It was my right. I remember because unlike the previous time, my ankle swelled up to a pretty large size and it itched like crazy. That night was awful, trying to go to sleep bent in half, itching my ankle, and a couple days later, I had to take my SATs, and putting a sock on was really itchy, and at that point, it was still swelled up. I think I just have really bad luck when it comes to wasps or hornets, because there is no way each and every time a wasp sees my ankle, they feel the need to go and stab it. Like, bro, stop! I also don't particularly like spiders. They just look creepy. But despite my fear, I almost always try to use the cup and paper method to relocate them outside. My only exception to this rule is when they are in my shower. If they are in my shower, peeping on my shit, dog, they are getting waterboarded. I feel like this video has just become me ranting about insects and arachnids for a while. So sorry about that. If I were to rank the seasons, it would be first place fall, second place winter, third place summer, and fourth place spring. And no, I am not going to elaborate any further. Okay, so this is my fourth time recording it. I just keep coming up with new stuff to talk about, so I'm going to try and record this really fast. Thank you for enjoying the video. If you liked it, then, I don't know, do with whatever you will. Do whatever you want to do with it. I now have a job. I'm now employed. So I'm gonna go do that stuff instead now. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm still gonna do YouTube. I'm still gonna be here. But I'm gonna be a little bit more busy, but hopefully it gets my motivation up to do more. I had the third video recorded. I had that recorded. It was done. It was perfect. It was beautiful. And then Audacity decided to end it all by corrupting the file. Why would you do that? So I re-recorded it, and the second recording, it was great too. It wasn't as good as the first one. And then that got deleted again. And the entire app just crashed down on me. So, not installing the new update if I can. Might also have to reinstall Windows, we'll see. So I'm trying to figure out those tech issues on top of having now and figuring all that out. Sorry for dropping so many slurs, by the way. My bad. Yeah, so it might be a little bit until the next video, but hopefully you all are doing well. Should I get into streaming?